Hey everyone, ZeroJD here with the XBLA fans channel. I'm here to do a quick taste of RunBean Galactic, a endless runner where you are just running around this planet and rolling, and that's literally it. You can jump and roll, as you can see at the top of the screen here, and let's go. So at first this seems kind of simple, and it really is. Like I said before, there's only two actions you can do with the jump and then the roll. You jump over the spikes, roll under these things here, and then collect some of these stars, which increases your score. And of course, as you go, more obstacles appear. I grabbed a key that'll unlock a lock, which I then have to jump over the pillar that it's sitting on. And there are bombs, which you then use to blow up walls and stuff like that. But yeah, it does have some extremely frustrating points though. One of which being is, as you can see, these red oh, I didn't pick up the key. The red spikes, ooh, dang, later on will appear sometimes in a very frequent manner. And if you watch how I jump, if there's a whole bunch of them, the way you kind of jump, unless you're jumping exactly perfectly, if 5 in a row show up, you'll get to a point where you cannot possibly jump fast enough. The game, I don't even think will allow it, because you'll just hit the ground and then just instantly slam into a spike, which is very frustrating. And also, at some point, the game will transition from like day to night. The thing is, though, everything is supposed to sink into the ground quickly. Not everything does sink into the ground quickly enough. Dang it. And you'll hit something that you can't even see. And one of the achievements is to get a 80-point score. And multiple runs have been ruined by either the continual red spike thing, or the item is not sinking into the ground fast enough during a transition. Whoop, and jump, and jump. Oh, I didn't get the key, so hopefully the lock doesn't appear. Just because you get a key or a bomb does not mean that the corresponding obstacle will appear for them. Let's go ahead and grab that just to be safe, though. But yeah, I have found the most efficient way to play this game is to just hold the roll button and jump when you need to. See, like there, literally there was no way for me to jump afterwards. I'm glad that actually showed up, because that is the most frustrating part of this game. Like, maybe if I had jumped earlier on the first spike, but at that point there's so much going on and you're moving at a pace that you can't always react that fast. But I have gotten up to like 76 and it just had it ruined. I'm pretty sure I jumped there, but whatever. You do have a pretty generous jump. Another annoying thing is if you hold A, you just continually jump. So if you hold it for a second too long, you will jump again, and that most likely will lead you dying. But for those curious about the other achievements, dang it. Well, like that, there. I might have jumped, but I was clearly on the ground. So there is some weirdness with hitboxes as well. And that has killed me a few times. Not like... They're not big issues, but enough small ones to be like, well, that wasn't fair, sort of thing. But yeah, your points will like build up after a while behind the scenes, and you can buy like new skins. It doesn't really do anything. Or at least I haven't seen that it does. But yeah, like, this is pretty much it. Dang it. But yeah, within the first like minute of gameplay, maybe 2 minutes, you'll have essentially access to everything the game has to offer. And the transition does not seem to be tied to score. It sounds like it's tied to the music. And it's supposed to go back to day after you've gone through the night long enough, and I've never seen that. Look at all these easy things. And jump, 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 jump. There we go. It's like, again, like no way. Once it gets to like 4 or 5 of the spikes in a row, I don't think there's actually any way to do it. It also likes to play a mean trick. The purple post, as you probably noticed, will spin you around. And it'll sometimes spawn stuff like right in front of you, like faster than normal or closer than normal, it feels like. And it just doesn't feel fair. Get that one there. Jump, jump. Oh, so many. Again, it's those spikes and that like frequency does not feel fair. Also, again, the most efficient way is just holding down the X button, so you have to listen to this. The little clicky sounds. This is not the starting skin, by the way. You're like a little astronaut thing. I think. I wasn't really paying attention. I'm not really watching my character. I'm just kind of watching the upcoming obstacles. We'll go look in a second. Dang it. We'll go to the menu. Go look at my little astronauts. Get a bean, a rose, a mouth, berry, bear. We're gonna just go with the bean. There's nothing under settings. It's essentially what language do you want. So yeah, it's just the same. So nothing is different between the characters except how they look. Would have been nice if like they sounded different, or maybe even different abilities. Or maybe have one that's like super expensive to unlock and he moves super slow, so you're guaranteed high scores. Oh. I definitely hit jump that time. But yeah, this is pretty much it. I again, and I understand that they want it to be like sort of random where stuff appears, but don't like the spike thing. Even if it is just my timing, the fact that it's literally every single time that when that amount of spikes appear, more than like 3 appear, that I just lose. It just does not, it feels artificial, like, nope, that's it. But yeah, you see, like, I'm almost constantly getting to nighttime, and then that's where it kind of just goes bad. Rolling, rolling, rolling. I think one of the achievements is to get like a total overall score of like 2,000, which isn't going to be too bad. Or maybe include like those point stars study too. Like have like a 1% chance of it to be like a 50 or something like that. Like something really high so that you don't like, oh wait. Oh, so that time I was actually just holding A. Again, I wasn't really paying attention. I was kind of... So the way I kind of do this is I'm kind of looking at the middle of the screen and I'm watching for the colors. And I wasn't specifically looking at that last one, but I feel like I should have gotten around it. Dang it. So that is funny. The only time that I have gotten through that many spikes is when I was just holding the button. Which seems kind of weird. That what I consider maybe one of the hardest and most unfair parts of the game is something that required almost none of my interaction with. Rolling. But I have gotten close to 80 quite a few times. There we go. Keep on moving. Yeah, I'm just holding A. So maybe that's what you're supposed to do. It's like don't even interact. Okay, here we go. All right, here we go. I do like the music when you get to this point though. There's 80. Oh. Nope. My brain flipped the next two things. But hey, I got to 80. I wonder how long that night cycle actually is. So that's exactly what you're actively not supposed, or at least that's what it feels like. You're not supposed to hit the button when it comes to that many spikes. Just hold it, because that tells me that you cannot react fast enough and you just kind of have to let the game do it. I'm almost curious. No, it wouldn't work. I was going to say, like, what if I just hold both buttons? Would the game just play itself? And that would be a really weird thing. Don't think it's possible, though. Yeah, totally. So don't even... Nope. My brain flipped it again. Well, I think you get the idea. I am ZeroJD. We're going to play out into this last of this little round here. But yeah, very simple game, some frustrating points, and hopefully that's a good pro tip for you. When you get those multiple spikes, just hold A. Let the game do everything for you. That really blows me away. That is actually probably the best and easiest way to deal with that. But I shouldn't be surprised, I guess, since like literally I've been holding the X button on this for the last 10 minutes. See, now that I've said this is the last run, we're gonna go all night long. Nope, there it is. I am ZeroJD, this is the XBLA Fans channel. Have a nice day.